You hungry, pussy? Do you want feeding?
I want a word with you.
Well, I've got nothing to say to you.
Well, plenty to say to Alec Gilroy last night.
Take your foot out of the door.
So I'm coming on strong to you. Is that it? And Natalie's been telling you how Alec's been touching her up?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do, but I don't know why. Unless you get some sort of perverted pleasure out of making other people's lives difficult.
If you don't go, I'm going to call the police.
Hey up, what's this?
Oh, shove off.
Hello, Puss. Hello, darling. Yeah. Come to your Uncle Des. There's a good baby. Yeah.
So?
I went to the garage.
Yeah, I'm a bit late. Where's the kids?
Martin's taking them to school. Look, Kevin, we need to talk.
Yeah, I know we do.
I can't stay at Rita's. And the girls need their own beds at night.
We'll bring them back.
Not while you're here. You're gonna have to go.
Sally, please. Let me just explain to
No
you.
excuses! No flannel! Just leave, okay? I want you out.
Janice.
Look at you. You're a disgrace. What do you think you're doing dressed like that in public? Don't you think you've brought enough shame on this family already? Stuck out here in that heap.
Shame? You're the one that put the coppers onto me. I could have got 6 months with my record. If I hadn't have had my wits about me.
Pity.
You don't mean that.
Don't I?
Janice, come on! A joke's a joke! You owe me one! Janice! Oh.
Samantha's lying.
Why should she?
Because she's jealous of Des and Natalie.
What have we got to do with Des and Natalie? Come on, Kevin, I'm not stupid.
You seriously think I'm trying to con you out your mum's money and run off with Natalie?
Yes, I do.
You seriously think I'm capable of something like that?
I think you've proved you're capable of anything.
Yeah, well, I'm not leaving.
I've just told you.
I've done nothing wrong! Why should I?
Because you've got 2 kids who need their own home. And I won't live under the same roof as you ever again.
Yeah, well, that's up to you, innit? But I'm not being forced out my own house because you choose to believe some malicious gossip instead of me. Right, I'm going to work. When I've finished, I'll be back. If you're still here, fine. If not, then that's up to you.
Gary? Oh. Hi, Mrs. Fisher. Yeah, I was gonna ring. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna be able to come in. I'm not feeling too well. I will. Yeah. Ta. Please ring, Gary. Please.
Thanks, Liz. Listen, I really appreciate what you're doing, but you know, you don't have to keep coming around here and having your meals with me. I'm not quite a charity case.
I don't think of you as a charity case.
As a matter of fact, I can put some cereal in my bowl and I can even pour some milk on top of it. And as a matter of fact, I can wheel myself into the sink and do the washing up if I feel like it.
Right, well, if you feel like it, do it.
Well, here we go. More Good Samaritans.
Hiya, come on in.
Is Jim in?
Yeah, go through.
Yes, Jim is in. And if that's Meals on Wheels or jigsaw puzzles, I'm not interested. What about you, Judy?
Ignore him.
Have you seen Gary?
No, I thought he was ill.
No. He's not ill. He's left me.
What do you mean he's left you?
He's gone. I've rung his brothers. He's not there.
No, hold your horses, Judy. You mean the prairie you've had a row?
A really bad one, yeah.
Well, look, everyone has rows. Rows are rows are rows. I mean, he'll be back, so he will.
I don't think so.
Judy, catch yourself on. He's not going to leave you in your condition, is he?
I don't think that's going to make any difference.
I've been waiting for you.
Yes, I rather thought you might have been.
So, I'm a groper, am I then?
So it seems, according to Samantha.
What, you're saying she's lying?
Of course she's lying, Alec. She makes a habit out of it. She lied about Des making a move on her to get your sympathy. And why do you think Kevin was there having a go?
Well, I think you could answer that better than me.
There is nothing between me and Kevin except that he wants to buy the garage and I want to sell it.
Yes, well, of course you would say that, wouldn't you?
Because it's the truth. It was her behind that phone call about Tony on his deathbed in Leeds. And then when I accused her, she threw the blame onto Sally. And then she made up some cock and bull story about me and Kevin getting together to diddle Sally out of her mother's money.
Well, why would she do all this?
Because she can't bear the thought of me getting friendly with Des.
But she's kicked Des into touch. She doesn't want him.
Yes, and she doesn't want anybody else to have him either.
Yes. Excuse me.
Can I come in?
Tiger!
What do you want?
Where have you been, you naughty boy? Where was he?
Oh, he's been in Curly's, that's where he's been. Samantha had him.
I know he's a waste of space and he can be a right toe rag, but you shouldn't have told the police. Yeah, you're right. I was just so sick of people getting on at me about that pile of junk. Oh, just ignore them. Leanne, I don't want people thinking we're rubbish. And I don't want it parked on my front doorstep. It blocks me view. It's not just the caravan, is it? No. It's him and all. I mean, it just has no consideration. Not a thought. It really takes me for granted. Any old port in a storm, that's me. I'll see you later. See you later.
Everything all right, Leanne?
No, not really.
Hey, it's all go, Alec.
Give that mince a stir, will you?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you're late.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alec. You know, I was a bit upset over last night.
Yes, all right.
Have you mentioned anything yet?
No, but it won't go unmentioned, don't worry.
Right. Natalie,
Samantha,
have you found your cat yet?
actually, I thought I saw him on the way in.
Oh?
Wasn't him, though.
Not looking good then?
No.
Still, sometimes it's best to accept the inevitable.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yes, well, I'm sure we're all very sorry about Natalie's cat. But this is a pub, not a wildlife sanctuary, with pies to serve and pints to pull.
Oh, I thought you were away till weekend.
Yeah, got back yesterday, finished earlier than expected.
All right, well, I know someone who'll be pleased to see you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Ah, just what I need. Someone to brew us a cup of tea.
No, I've not come to make you a cup of tea. I've come to tell you to stop being such a moron.
Is there any way to be talking to your dad?
Yeah, if it'll knock some sense into your stupid head.
It was her who kicked me out. It was her who called the police.
Yeah, well, she's wishing she hadn't now.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she feels really bad about it.
So do you think she'll take me back in?
Well, she might, if you make an effort.
What do you mean?
Well, stop taking her for granted, Dad. Do something to make her feel special.
Like what?
Send her some flowers.
That's a day do, is that? And I've no transport to get down to the crematorium. I'm only joking. I'll nip down Rosamond Street and get a bunch of croissants.
No, have them delivered.
What?
When she comes out of factory at dinner time, in front of all the mates so we can all see. That way she won't be out to let you down.
And how much will all that cost?
See you later. Oh, early lunch? Yeah, just got to nip into town to see about some flats. All right, we've got one lined up. Yeah, I know, it's early days yet. Just got to get out my mum's. Oh, right now, this wouldn't have anything to do with a certain young salesman who's just arrived back in the street.
What, Greg's back?
I've just seen him going to the factory about 5 minutes ago. Bye. Come on, then.
Hey, what's going on in here this morning?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean, Betty.
Don't you patronise me, Alec Gilroy. I can tell when there's something wrong. I can smell it. Them pair have been eyeing each other up like a couple of vipers all morning.
Yes, well, I've always found that in personal matters such as these, the wise observe and the curious get bitten.
Right.
So, she was lying. He wasn't ill at all.
No, they've had a row. He's walked out.
Gary.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
He'll be back.
Well, she didn't seem to think so. It was a bad row.
Well, it must have been. What's he done?
No, it's not what he's done.
Yes, gents, what can I get you?
Samantha will do.
Ah, well, I may not be as attractive, but I do pull a better pint.
Look, no offence, Alec, but it's Samantha we come to see.
It's all right. I can handle this, Alec.
Ah, these gentlemen seem to want to speak to you.
Well, after last night's fiasco, I don't think there's much I want to say to them.
Really?
Really?
Well, that's a shame. We've rather a lot we want to say to you. But I don't want to bore you, so why don't we let a dumb animal put the record straight?
Seems to recognise you, Samantha. But then it would, wouldn't it? Seeing as you had it hidden in Curly's house the last 4 days.
OK. I took the cat. I made the phone call and I told you a lie. So what?
So what? You could have dragged my good name through the mud, that's what. Ruined me business.
Come on, Alec. It's not as if you didn't fancy touching her up. We've all seen the way you look at her.
What?
Why me? Why pick on me?
Because you're pathetic.
Even though you knew my marriage was at stake.
Oh, and that's my fault, is it?
Who else?
Think about it, Kevin. Your precious wife didn't take much persuading.
Jez, it's not worth it.
No?
No, because you're just some sad little girl who enjoys messing up people's lives.
Sounds like somebody else I know.
Hey, I didn't do it out of spite,
Yeah,
Samantha.
but you still did it, and I dare say you'll do it again.
Yeah, well, you won't. That's absurd.
Don't be stupid. That's exactly what she wants. Right, you're fired. And think yourself lucky no one here's going to take any action against you.
You can't fire me, you sad little man, because I quit.
Right, I want you and your belongings out of my pub now.
It'll be a pleasure.
You break these and I'll kill you.
I'll take right good care of him. And you're a cracker, you are. If this works, I owe you one.
Where's the rest of the stuff?
In the van.
And the flowers?
Taken care of. Now all we have to do is take these outside, run an extension cable out, and we're in business.
And what about your suit?
Oh, aye, that as well. Go and get it, will you?
Well, you think you know somebody and then something like this happens.
I know you can't believe it, can you? I mean, she just stood there as bold as brass, admitting everything.
Well, I'm glad she did. Can go and sort it all out with Sally now.
Yeah. I'm sorry about last night, Des. I mean, I should have given you the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, why? She was very convincing, Alec.
Yeah, but even so... Look, let me buy you all a drink. Eh? Betty, could I have 2 more pints, a white wine and a large Irish when you're ready? Thanks.
Not for me, thanks, Alec. There's somebody I want to see before she goes.
Is that wise?
I think so, yeah.
I'll have one with you, Alec, and I'll go and meet Sally when she comes out for the dinner.
Do you know, Fred, the more I think about that young scruff trying to fill Alfie's shoes, then the more determined I am to stand against him.
That's the spirit, Audrey. Into battle.
Right.
Cry havoc and let's slip the dogs of war.
Hey, we don't want any more animal talk in here. We've had enough visitations from 4-legged friends for one day. Thank you very much.
Cellar rats been coming up for an airing, have they, Alec?
You could say that, yes.
Oh, dear.
Aye, you'd cut a fine dash in the mayoral robes, Audrey. Though, regretfully, they'd cover up your girlish figure.
Oh, Fred, I'm standing for council, not Lady Mayor.
Who's to know where this could end if we played our cards right?
I will need a new wardrobe, though, that's true.
Oh, maybe I could advise you on something suitable to wear for the chamber.
Why does that sound so naughty, Fred?
Listen, with my help, you could go all the way.
Oh, do you know, I bet I could find that very interesting.
And who knows, I might be of some assistance in a political capacity as well.
Fred Elliot, you could be a really bad lad.
Given chance, I say given chance.
What are we going to do with you?
Make me your campaign manager.
What?
If you're going to stand any chance of getting elected, you need someone who's going to be able to persuade folk of your qualities. Someone like myself.
Oh, right. And you do that for me, Fred?
There's a lot of things I could do for you, Audrey.
Which one is Janice Battersby?
Iron.
There we go. That's you.
I think you've got an admirer.
Well, I don't know who.
Well, isn't there a card on it?
Oh, yeah. Here's a poem. Some people want a big fast car or win the lottery. I just want you back because I'm sad as I can be.
I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because I call you up, you get me wrong, and then you got me. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because I like to see you, but then again, it doesn't mean that much.
What's all this then? A religious revival?
Yeah, sort of. Janice has gone back to Les. Yeah!
What are they doing up there then? Yeah, well, she better not be late back to work.
It depends how much she's missed him.
Why did you do it, Samantha? Why did you do any of it?
Tell Curly I've got too much stuff to take with me on the bike. I've packed it all up, so if he doesn't mind sending it on to me, some money there should cover it.
Where are you going?
As far away from here as possible. Keys?
Are you going to tell me? I want to know why you deliberately set out to ruin people's lives. You didn't want Des.
Right, I'll get ready then.
Is it just because you didn't want me to have him? Samantha, I need to know.
Sally? Sal!
Kevin, what do you want?
You seen Sally?
Yes, I have. Well, you know I have. She stayed with me last night.
Is she in the flat now?
No.
Can I go and check?
No, you can't check. Just have to take my word for it.
I'm sorry, Rita, but this is really important. I need to speak to her urgently.
If I see her, I'll tell her.
Look, I know how it must look, but there is an explanation.
Which I don't want to hear, thank you very much. Now, are you going to buy something? Because if not, I'm busy.
Will you tell her?
I've said I will. Did you hear all that?
Yeah. Well, if he thinks I'm going to listen to anything he has to say, he's very much mistaken.
Oh, them flowers are so lovely, aren't they? I should get them in water. Should have done it when we come in, really.
Aye, well, we had other things on our mind when we came in, didn't we?
Oh, get off. You're embarrassing me. You're still the only one for me, Les. You know that.
Aye.
You can still do it for me when you're sober.
We're good together, Janice. We shouldn't be living apart like this.
Yeah, you're right.
So, am I officially back in then?
Yeah.
Great.
Only if you get that van moved and I never see it again.
Don't you worry. I'll have it shifted by weekend.
Or sooner.
But not just now, eh? things to do now.
Like what?
What do you think?
Not again.
Why not?
Oh, this is great. I didn't think I'd see you till the weekend.
Well, don't go changing any arrangements just for me.
No, it's all right. Can you pick me up about 8?
Fine, but I'll call you first, yeah?
Okay.
It's okay, it's all clear.
What do you mean?
Kevin, he's already checked the factory.
I'm gonna be late.
Look, I don't mean to pry, but if you have got any problems and you want to talk about them, I'm here, okay?
Yeah, thanks, Greg.
What about you, Sammy?
All right, Jim?
Just you away on your holidays, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
Take me with you, will you?
I would if I could, Jim. Listen, watch the back for me, will you?
Yeah, sure. Go on, well, is he? Ask him.
He won't give me a job.
How do you know he might?
He won't.
Right, if you won't, I will.
Ashley.
Excuse me, Mr. Baldwin. I was wondering if there's any jobs going at your place.
Why? Fred chucked you out, has he?
For Zoe, not me.
Zoe? Only her mate Leanne Battersby would be lower down on my list of prospective employees.
I told you it was pointless. That's right, Zoe. It's all pointless here. If I were you, I'd get out while you can.
We thought you had.
I couldn't go without saying goodbye, could I? I thought I owed you that much, at least, Des.
Just leave, all right? Don't push your luck.
I'm going. Thought you might want to know, though. I am pregnant. Still carrying your baby. I'll see you, Jim. Take care of yourself. And say goodbye to Curly for me, will you?
Samantha! She's lying, Des.
Is she?
She's lied about everything else.
Yeah. Well, if she is, I'll never know, will I?